that? Oh, Jason. Hi. You looking for Hi? Yeah. How old are you? Got a daughter? Go back there, see my uncle.
Hang on, yeah.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ready to get this game started? Here's Evan McPherson. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
What the fuck kind of offense you in, Gilmo?
Straight to the air they go. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out.
I think Floyd in here, DJ. I was finna play, but yeah.
To move in the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Check. Ready.
All right.
They'll run it for the first time with Jaylen Warren. And he has this one past the 15 to start downhill into Bengals territory. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go. 18 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
They'll work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Got it. Ready?
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Ready. Panther 60.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Buys time. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
11 MT. Here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
3-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 7. Running back sent in motion. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. His first.
Oh, god damn. He threw it right past him.
And the Steelers take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it.
You gotta let Duke beat you.
Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before.
You know, I win like 30 games in a row. He win one. Champion. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
That's normally how it be. So how are you the champ then? If we ain't played 4 games, how? Oh, okay.
It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense,
No, okay.
Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. This finds Austin complete. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not.
I mean, you could join the league too. I can knock you out twice a year.
Like that, I promise you, some money will follow.
Boswell
Mm-hmm.
able to knock it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35.
Yeah, I can.
Nice drive.
Uh-oh.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11. Here we go, here we go.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now. Stay focused on that next snap.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80, 11 Thomas.
Burrow from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about.
Sam?
It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Mm-hmm.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Gun. Shot.
Shaheed coming in motion left.
Wide 80. Shot.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Patrick Queen in to pick it up.
Damn.
And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
First down, play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
I'm in the middle of the game. Gilmore.
Right on the left side with Warren.
Yeah.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
I'll throw it. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Got it. Ready?
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Here's the dump off to Warren. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every element.
The hell you doing, Gilmore?
And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back.
Nope.
And catching it as well.
Nope. It ain't 4th and goal. It ain't 4th and goal. Hey, man. 4th and inches, it says in the rules.
Come on.
That's 4th and 1. It ain't 4th and inches. Nope. Yeah. Look at him. I'm not using my timeout. Cheating ass.
Play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Everyone was set and
Yeah.
out of line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the...
I ain't changed shit.
Boswell out to do the honors. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
I said 4th and inches.
Kickers and quarterbacks are similar. They want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm.
Cheating ass.
2 for 2 as a kicker.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You tell me. You the one trying to cheat. First of all, you're gonna use your war tactics on me.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
What's this set? What?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Yeah.
The string of incompletions, Brock.
I figured you out, Wilmo.
First one to connect.
You knew defense.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Our score, 6-0. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
What happened? What happened? Oh, well, hey, do what you gotta do.
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. Shaheed coming in motion left. Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. It's caught, Chase has it. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain, making 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL. 1-1, ready?
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Charlie loose, incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Gun. Dot. Can. Dot.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
11 MT.
Throwing is Burrow. Chased out to his right. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd.
Say what, Donnie?
So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And they'll take the lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football
I like him. He's straight. He's real straight. Yeah.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 79 Broncos.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. Give him 37 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference in playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat
I don't know.
when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
So the big
He said he was going eventually on YouTube, but I don't. Nate,
They're inside the 30.
when you going on mute doing it?
Second quarterback on here. He's able to drive that pile about a yard.
Yeah.
Brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
Don't he trying to talk to you, Nate?
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice
Oh, he's
field.
oh.
The white
Damn.
typically QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage.
Don't he say he don't know what he did?
By that defensive
He don't know what he did. He hearing from.
a lot more.
Don't say he hearing it from everybody else, but he ain't hearing it from the source. Stop. Leave me alone.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Gilmore just go. Leave me alone. Yeah, leave me alone, Nate. Gilmore just go. God damn it.
Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers push their lead to 6.
Mm-mm. Make me and everybody now.
On to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
I can't hear you. You on mute. I can't tell Nate I can't hear him. He on mute.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
I'm not. I'm in the middle of a game.
180.
Now Burrow.
Mm-mm.
Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after...
You called it, didn't you?
I call this quarterback's best friend.
You called it.
Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On one. Ready?
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On one. Ready?
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Looking at throw.
Mm-hmm.
Burrow. Setting up the screen. And they make the tackle at the 38.
Mm-mm. Beasley, my partner.
And the Bengals have a first down.
Down the distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Beasley, my partner.
New set of downs for him.
Ain't that right, Beasley?
38.
Hey, hold on.
180.
That's like Beasley, my partner for life. Ain't that right, Beasley? Oh, for life.
Forward for a pickup of 3.
But hey, let me concentrate.
Plays an inside run that you see creative play action come off later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 12. Stop. 11.
Tight end going in motion here. It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment.
Not much.
On one. Ready?
2nd down now. They need 7.
11. Mighty.
A real partner battle.
18.
Burrow back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is near the 1st down, but they need 1 more yard now to get it. 3rd down at the 29.
You know, Gilmore always give me trouble. I don't know why.
Tested what I call gritty cats right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Stop. 180. Stop.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. He finds him 16.
Gilmore just won't let me do what I want to do.
I'm not sure how this defense led back.
All I want to do is throw the ball deep to Jamar Chase.
He took that snap.
That's all I want to do.
Man, did he make an impact play.
On one. Ready?
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
It's just set. 11 empty. Stop. Stop.
They give inside to Chubb. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Staying on the ground here with Chubb. We'll call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Third short, it's Burrow. He couldn't hang on.
Whoa!
Touchdown, but it slips right through his hands.
Oh, you'll be off this team next year. I swear to God.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Nate, you got a tight end? No,
They're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps.
you got a tight end you want to trade?
Also helps maybe later in the game.
Huh.
You got a fourth quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
Man, you got something.
And he
You got something over there.
return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You my partner.
Now begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Pittsburgh will go ahead.
That shit ain't finna happen. He ain't got no timeouts.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this
You don't
game
see that
felt
one.
owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go. 60 Maverick. 60 Bronco 80.
They're throwing it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd down. Bengals coming out in a dime look here.
Come on. Hit. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18. 5 here. Lions. Dragon 60.
Fuck it.
3rd and long for him here. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Looking for a wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Why you hollering?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
I'm fine. Ready?
One last play before the break.
Here we go. Stop.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And he's stopped on
Call
another
timeout from Gilmore.
the final play of this first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Mm-hmm.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And
No, what offends me is you muting me.
Exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
You didn't apologize for that, Jack. Oh, so you just don't give a fuck. You ain't never give a fuck, huh? Mm-mm.
Good starting
No
field
Asheville got
position
her
for
ass
the
beat, huh?
Bengals as they get set for the return.
Stop. Hey, slow. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Ready? Rise up. 11 MT. Hey. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here we go. Ready? Stop.
A first down carry for Brown. And he's going to take this one in
Mm-hmm.
territory with a gain of 7.
So
Yeah.
much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down.
No, yeah, he's 30, I think.
Scoops. Here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Ready? Stop.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. To the right side and wheeled in by Chase. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap. One, ready?
First down from the 41.
Here we go. Stop.
Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here we go. Ready?
Brown on the inside give. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here.
I want him saying this shit too.
11 Stop.
On third down, here's Burrow.
Oh, your ass out of here next year.
Through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will tie things up in the third.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
Reload. Ready?
A give left side to Warren. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
60 Maverick. Bronco 80.
Looking in the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
That's now the third sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think. How many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Here he goes, third and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up fourth and long. Punting unit out now. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Ooh, left some meat on the bone with that one.
At their own 39-yard line.
On one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Start.
They'll send him over right.
Ready? Ready, set. Start.
Going play action here. Burrow. Man, he's not going to get anything out of this. The defense all over it, and they're going to take him out for a loss of 2.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
On one, ready?
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go. Ready? Ready, set.
Shaheed coming in motion left.
Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go. Ready? 11. Stop.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. And it's caught. Chase has it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11. Ready? Start.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Steelers are gonna have it! And he's gonna hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, we're watching a defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. Headed out right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Here we go. Panther 11. Cougar 19.
He's going to throw again on second down. Drops this underneath to Warren. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, right?
From the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Ready?
Here's a design run. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's a 13-13 ball game as we get ready for the 4th quarter.
On the double.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Stop. Ready? Bronco 80. Go.
He's going to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you're reminded, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
180. 12, 12, 12.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
On 1, ready?
2nd and 3 now.
11, MC. It's your set. 180. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And before he can reach the first, he's stumped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Stop.
Straight ahead. It's Brown. And he drives this.
Hey, CJ, you mind moving a little?
Enemy territory. It's a gain of 3.
Appreciate it.
That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs, gets the better defenses in this league.
On 1, ready?
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
They'll run again with Brown. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 19 on that pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. White 80, 11 Thomas.
Shaheed coming in motion left. Burrow on 1st down. The left side, and Gesicki has it. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Hey, can.
Burrow back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Here we go.
He's back to throw. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Kicked well, and this is good. And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. Escapes the defender. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Nice. 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers with a little more work to do to win it here. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
He's dropping back to throw.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
On the jump.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready. Panther 60. Riggs.
Trying an inside give to Warren. He's hurdled over it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Danger, Kenny. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's first and 10.
Gotta be lying.
Counterplay here, Warren. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Well, that play right there, that one is wide linemen. They run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile, big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs could go do their job.
Cowboy, go!
First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Call it 4 yards from there, partner, and still some ground ahead. Second and goal coming up.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Okay,
Setting up, second and goal.
Stephanie!
Again, the give to Warren. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's third, less than a yard. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. An entire stadium of pressure now on Chris Boswell. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. He's hit 3 times already, and a 4th would win it. The kick is good. He got it! To make a check in the win column for the Steelers.
Shut up, punk. Boy, you're a coward, Gilmo. I don't respect that win.
So that puts a bow
Yeah.
on this one for my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew.
Motherfucker wasted the whole clock. Boy, you're a coward, Gilmo. Ah, shut up, Nate. Matter of fact, you're muted. I'm muting Nate. Who else want to get muted? Yeah, I muted Nate. Yeah.